We are looking for a UI/UX designer is a common phrase for job offerings, and this tells you that company has not understood what UI and UX are because a UI designer is not a UX designer, or the other way around. Today we will discover why UI and UX designers are not the same. I'm your host Chris, and this is the UX Global's podcast. Before beginning with the differences between UI and UX designers, I would like to come back to the definition of the two fields. The user interface or UI is part of a user experience. It is the components of a product, software or service where users can either enter or receive certain information. Samples are touchscreens, hardware buttons, switches, remote controls, and many more. User experience, however, is everything a user feels when using a solution of any kind. It has a lot to do with emotions, psychology, and most importantly, user testing. And this is probably the biggest difference between UI and UX designers. UX designers focus much more on the overall concept and idea behind a solution. In contrast, UI designers are more focused on the actual design of the interactable elements I have mentioned before. Both jobs obviously are very exciting and equally important. However, they are completely different, and this is still something many companies have not yet understood. Yes, the user interface is essential for a great user experience. Still, the overall UX is also influenced by other factors like marketing, the interaction concept behind the user interface, the support, and much more. So on the one hand, I would like to warn UX and UI designers to apply for a job that is titled something like Seeking for a UI/UX Designer. A title like that shows that the company has not understood the difference, and therefore the jobs you will have to do might not be what you expect. On the other hand, I also would like to warn employers. If you hire someone, make sure that he or she is genuinely a UI or UX designer, as they are not the same. Many UI designers, which is not a problem as it is not their job, do not know how to create and evaluate user tests. Often they name themselves UX designers because everyone mixes these two terms. Also, UX designers call themselves UI designers, as the user interface, like the visual design, is part of the overall user experience. If you, as an employee, however, need an excellent designer for visual appearances, a UI designer will probably be the better choice for you, as he or she will have way more knowledge and experience in this field. In the end, I would like to ask every UI designer to call him or herself also a UI designer and not UX designer, as he will only benefit from it, as he will be allowed to work on tasks you truly enjoy. And every UX designer should also make clear that the user interface is part of our expertise, but not the main field of our business, and that many more aspects play an important role, and we are not made to create awesome visual appearances, but to create awesome concepts. Furthermore, I want every employer to rethink whom they really need. I can guarantee you it is not a UI/UX designer, but either a UX designer or a UI designer. Rethink that and publish a new job offer. Join the UX Global's community on Facebook, and remember to always keep pushing. Have a good one.